Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Ready? Enemy? Spin? Gig alert. Committee Tarkov felonies. Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I didn't say when exactly I'll be on. So I am here. I'm here. I said it would be, subject to other stuff. I had a few other things to sort out. The kids did actually go down relatively reasonably okay, but I had a few other things to sort out as well. So that was that. Do I actually, you know what? This sounds, something sounds a bit weird, but no, it must just be me. Maybe it's me being weird. That's fine. I thought sometimes if I don't have my headphones turned on, then, because they're like active noise cancelling, then it sounds a bit strange, but it's actually just fine. So there you go. But yeah, here we are. Here we are today with a special stream. I don't normally stream on the weekend. You know, I'd really love to, but it basically takes like something extra to get it over the line. And today, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this extra one, put the extra time in today, is because today's stream is yet again sponsored by AMD. This time Gigabyte as well, but we'll be doing that a little bit later into the stream, which is quite cool. Getting a bit of love from those guys right now, which is nice. It's nice, like big names. Love to see it. The channel's doing stuff, growing, getting noticed, all of that kind of thing. So here we are, and you all get to benefit from me being live at the weekend, which I am never normally on at the weekend, as you know. But yeah, I got a special dispensation from the wife to do tonight's stream, which is good. So she's looking after. She's actually got tonsillitis, which is not really very good. So she's currently just like watching TV and like watching over the two little ones. Because if you don't have kids, you'd be surprised how often little kiddies wake up in the night. It's surprising the amount of stuff you need to deal with, even once you're out of the baby stage. So someone always needs to be watching over. It's one of the reasons why I don't usually stream in the evening, because even though I'd love to, and I used to, when we only had one child, I said kiddies with a double D. I used to stream in the evening when we only had one, but now we've got two. You can quickly get outnumbered, so it makes it a bit tricky. It just puts too much pressure on Mrs. Giga. So I typically don't do that anymore, except for days like today. So there you go. Right, so we're going to carry on with Lighthouse tonight. I mean, I have no idea. I haven't played Weekend Tarkov in a very, very long time. So if we could just get our ass handed to us, then I guess that'll be that. But we shall see. It's going to be an interesting and exhilarating experience for all of us. Should we do the gym? Do you know what's funny about doing the gym? Is that I find if I have my headphones on and I can hear the game audio, I'm much, much worse at the gym. Like genuinely much worse. Because the sound of your guy like doing the things and doing the actions is like really off-putting. Because I think it's out of time with when you need to click, and so it ends up just being really weird. So I actually just take off my headset now when I'm doing the gym, and it does make it a bit better. Like I usually am okay at the first section, and then the second section it all falls apart normally. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you know what? That wasn't too bad. That actually wasn't too bad. The sound is delayed by a second. Which sound? Is it my game? Or my microphone? The gym sound? Oh, is it? Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. There's not a technical problem, thank God. Oh. Ah. Oh, we got the last one. No way. No way we got the last one. It's impossible to hit the last one there. Wish they left the rogues with the bonus XP to get more people on Lighthouse? Maybe, but then people are just farming rogues. They're not really there for PvP, It's like a different one. It's a different one. What is that? Saturday Night Beef? I know. Hello, Thrombo. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Is your wife and kids out of town? No. So if my wife and kids were out of the town, I wouldn't actually be able to do this. So like my wife is looking over the kiddies because they're only 1.5 years and 3.5. So somebody has to be like watching them. Or at least like not necessarily watching them, but like be ready to get up, go upstairs and like fix them if something bad happens. Because yeah, that just happens more often than probably most parents would like to admit. So yeah, they're not like completely out the house. People are here, but oh, I see what you mean. As if like they were completely gone. I understand. I understand what you mean now. Yeah, no, they're in the house. They're in the house, but Yeah, I used to really enjoy streaming in US hours as well. I used to do like a mixture. I used to do 4 days of streaming, and I cut it down because I used to do like 2 evenings and 2 in the day, and that would actually suit me better, honestly. Maybe we'll carry on with the SVD for now because it's a cool gun and I've been using it and my setup is already ready with it, so we could just go for it. The reason why this splint is at like 2 out of 5, by the way, is because I used the gym a bunch offline and ended up just breaking my arm. I actually did horribly. It was one of the things that reminded me about making sure that you have the game sound off when you use the gym, because otherwise it's just terrible. And I only remembered about that. Should we try like the min recoil version just to like meme it up? This is, have I got the canted on this? No. I should put the canted on this guy. Although I'm not sure if I even have space. I could do it in here. Let's stick the canted on. We're going to do the min recoil version. This is the one from the video. So I figure we should probably just use it. I'm not going to use it otherwise, so we may as well just do it now. God, it's heavy. God, it's heavy. 30.4 kilos. So with this version, you just have to run and then go crazy with the ADS. You just have to like sprint in ADS. And we've got our 1 condors. This is like a full meme kit for sure. This is a full meme kit. All right, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to do the quest line for Lightkeeper, because I've really just not done this. I need to kill 15 players to do assessment. What have I got here? What dailies have we got? The minute any PMCs? 10? I mean, I guess we'll do it, but 10 is a lot to do it in one day. I don't even have capacitors and wires for this one. 12 hours. Did I restart this? I think I did. Did I restart it with 855A1? Yeah, I did. So we're just screwed on that. But never mind, it's fine. Let's just load into Lighthouse. We'll get on with it. I want to go day. I don't like playing at night. Night sucks. Night's good for farming rogues, but it sucks to do. Where's the... Where's the top of this? There we go. Bastion plate. We want to have some nice protections. We've got class 6 in the front, class 5 in the back, class 6 on the sides. This keeps us nimble-ish. Nimble enough. I think that's fine. And then class 6 forehead. I think that's good enough. All right, let's do it. Nice. Perfect. Yo, stream US West Coast School Watch. Yes! I know. Saturday night playing for me is usually when the wife takes the kids to the in-laws. Yeah, we don't like, it's funny because our family is actually really close by now. And so we don't really need to go overnight to see either my folks or my wife's folks, which is quite nice. Yo, coffee. Any magic advice for finding John B? Not really. Not really. Run your scav a lot. Sometimes the scavs can have them, but yeah, I don't know. Couldn't you use a basic grip if ergo is 0? Well, you may as well just go for the most recoil reduction that you can, right? If it's 0. But I think about it the other way around. Dav, I wanted to edit my video on map to map travel, but now I'm torn between watching and editing. You can always watch it back on YouTube later. Don't quite get the Tarkov gym. Are you supposed to go to severe muscle pain or stop at mild? I think you're supposed to go to extreme. Like a severe. Extreme. Yes, Saturday night stream. Yes, yes. Good evening. Me, Juve. Do you know if arena progress is also wiped at the end of wipe? I presume so, because they said 1 character. So I think it's wiped, but I don't think... I don't know. Like, we don't really know yet. Maybe ARP doesn't get wiped and preset progress doesn't get wiped. Maybe, I'm not sure yet. We don't really know. We'll find soon. Are we tasking or just PvPing? Both. I have to do assessment. So it's both. It's a task and it's a task to kill players. So we've got to do that. I got Cap on Wednesday. Good job. Good job. Family man's a huge help with your kids. We moved away from family when little one was 2. Damn, that's hard, man. Yeah, that's tough. First time in my Tarkov life. I've only had Kappa once. I had it when it was a bit easier. It's harder now to do it than it was when I did it. But I did it before I had kids, and my eldest is 3.5. So that kind of tells you how long ago it was that I did Kappa. Yeah, watching the stream later means no interaction. And that's the main reason to watch. Well, true. True. Otherwise, yeah, you could just play yourself or watch the shorter videos that are more compact. But I get it. I get it. Kappa is now just very time consuming rather than hard. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the biggest problem for me, is that it's like time consuming in a way that I don't really enjoy. And it's time consuming in a way that I can't, like a lot of it, I can't really turn into like stream content either. Like nobody wants to see me try to get Shooterborn in Heaven done over a period of 3 weeks. Like it's going to make my YouTube content like really boring if I do that. I'd have to like slowly chip away at it, like do a raid every now and then. But you sort of need to like get into the mindset for some of these quests, right? And really dig down. You know, I'm unlikely to do a video like Ramen Style you know, doing all the sniping quests or killing all the bosses or whatever, like, and making a story thing out of it. Like, maybe, but again, those videos are like, they're hard to make, man. You'd be surprised. They're hard to do. Like a lot of scripting, a lot of thought, a lot of time. And yeah, so you're doing that at the exclusion of everything else, which is tricky. But yo, Termiel. Good day or night. Yes, he's currently 8:53 for me. Thank you, Good Spirits. I appreciate it. PUBG Rat, and during the podcast the other day, you and Church were discussing the new armor changes and how low-level players won't be able to penetrate it. What are your thoughts on closing the gear difference via level-based matchmaking? I don't like that idea, really, because I think that part of Tarkov's joy is the, you know, meeting a Chad and killing them at some point, right? That even if the odds are stacked against you, the fact that that can happen is like part of Tarkov's, you know, beauty, so to speak. So I don't really like that so much. I don't mind it on ground zero. I don't mind on ground zero, but on, you know, because that's like the starter map. But yeah, on other maps, I don't know. I'm not as keen. I'm not as keen. Also, it would start to restrict matchmaking even more than it does right now. I normally don't like it when people make that argument, but in this case, it's true, and I just don't feel like it's good for the game either. So, like in that case, I'd rather it just not exist in that format personally. I can see why people would want it though. I feel like that's like a very heavy-handed solution to like a problem that's only arisen now because of the focus around progression. I think like if they rebalance some of the ammos, then I think it might be okay. But this extract is now so big, it's very hard to avoid. Ooh. I damaged myself. Let's not leave immediately by accident. Yeah, if you have standard, you have a very severe disadvantage if you don't go into Kappa. I don't know. Like, you can get Epsilon. You don't need, like, you know, the Gamma versus the Epsilon is, like, pretty small. I would argue. Like, one square. Like, sometimes the Epsilon's better as well, because you can take 4x4 items in them more easily. So it kind of depends, I think. And you can get the Theta container now, which is like technically better than Gamma. At least I think it is, personally. I wonder, can you vault onto this and then jump over here? I've never tried this. This is clumsy. It won't even let me jump. I gotta jump earlier. I think it just let me jump normally. Probably actually better. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Maybe I just vault over this guy instead. So yeah, we have to come down here for assessment. You can't do assessment higher up. You have to be like below the river. Do you think the gear difference gap needs to be smaller though? A little. Honestly, a little. Like, I think the way the system works now, you're basically impenetrable to stuff that lower level players can field. I don't think that's right, necessarily. But it should be like that. I think the gap's kind of too big. Oh, hello. I wonder if there's anybody up here. Take a quick peek on the stupid rock. More often than not, there's someone. They're not always visible straight away, but... Sounded kind of like, I don't know, Merrin area maybe. I'm a bit exposed up here. It's not really ideal. Let's see. Hard distance. Anybody this way? No. Okay, well, we're making assault on the upper shallow then. I think. Sorry, the lower shallow. I want to do it from up here though. I want to like clear this before. Oh my god, the bloody bushes on this frickin' map. Okay, there we go. Is the CPC mod 1 OP? I don't think it's OP. I just think it's like technically, as far as I'm concerned, the best of the new armors, but they're all quite close, if I'm totally honest with you, right? Like we're talking, you get one little bit of extra protection with one versus a bit of, you know, slightly different protection with another. I argue that the CPC is the best of that combination, but you know, there's a bit of give and take. So it's not just like, oh, it's clearly the best of all time and it's like miles better. I don't think that's true either. Because it's not miles better. It's like, basically, like the long and the short of it is most of the work now these days is being done by the front plate. So if you have a good front plate in, you're honestly fine. That's the deal with a lot of this stuff now. You're fine as long as you've got a good front plate on. So outside of that, it's sort of fringe benefits. But, you know, in Tarkov we always take the extra survivability where we can. And so my argument is that the CPC mod 1 is now the best for those extra fringe benefits. But yeah, you know, it's one of those things. You can kind of wear a lot of different armors now, and it feels pretty good. Minder Theta requires arena. True. You can buy that, I guess, if you're standard. I still have to find a CFTM radio. Oh, I didn't put laser on this thing. Oh, that's really bad, actually. Ugh, it's really annoying. Oh, somebody already hit this too. Darn. Darn. Alright, well. Now somebody fighting rogues in the camp. Is that just euros? I'm not going to stand there for any longer than I need to pick up a couple of euros. It'd be cool with BSG adding some higher pen, lower fire rate options. I think that's the thing, right? It's like, you need to bring back some stuff, like the Mosin maybe, and other guns like that, you know, that have the ability, or like the break action, you know, allow you to pair the break action with something decent. I don't know exactly what combination that, you know, you could get that to work with, but that kind of thing. So yeah, maybe you can't access some really good stuff, but that certainly sounds like a player, right? Maybe we do go back over here. Ooh, this is hairy. And maybe I'll go to the corner. Just see if there's somebody there. See if we can hear them. We'll run all the way through. I feel like this is different to the rogue one. Sounded slightly closer, I thought. Just have a quick look on the chairs here. There's a military cable, I think, on the floor, which is like, yeah, fine. Not even that good anymore, these military cables. Yeah, I've got to be slightly careful, because, like, if I go too high up... Oh, there goes my painkiller. Then, yeah, if I'm too high up, then I can't actually get credited for the kills, which is annoying. It does seem quiet up the rest of this map. Maybe run over and grab Merrin. Well, I'm quite close. So maybe we just do that. As I said, I still need a CFDM radio. I think I did find one in Merrin, but I died on the way out last time. I needed one more for the Lightkeeper questline a bit later on. I'm not actually at that quest yet. Oh, I should definitely golden star it before I run across the street. What is this? This is the SVD. Do you agree it would be a good idea to add a button to traders buy an armor rig without plates? Yes. Yes, I definitely think they should come without plates. There should be an option. Oh, somebody got shot here. I think that should 100% be an option. I actually would rather if traders sold most armors without plates. To be honest, I feel like that should be the default. Oh, that's open too. We weren't quick enough off the mark. We've just like people have just farmed the map and dipped. Very troubling. Very troubling. Well, maybe we'll go search up there, see if somebody is still lying around. We'll see. Problem with the gamma is less it's bigger than epsilon, the more you get it from the start, and epsilon. Yeah, but like that's fine. You know, I understand that that's the problem with the gamma, maybe. That's why it's kind of pay to win. But oh my goodness me! I actually genuinely think the rocks around Lighthouse need some real work. I thought that the vaulting system was going to fix everything, but like for this, for example, you can't vault this, and you can't walk up it either. I laugh at all the people who are like, oh yeah, they should just remove jumping from the game, and I'm like, man, like you're just not going to be able to go up here. You literally won't be able to get up here if they remove jumping from the game. Like now that vaulting's in the game, now you can just use jump. That's going to work. No, that is not the answer. The game is not set up properly to do vault only. It just is not. It just is not. Okay. I mean, I might even just reset this. I mean, this feels like I missed the one dude who like zoomed through the whole map and hoovered up all the loot. The only other place I could go is Hillside House. I could still technically run across to Upper Chalet, but I feel like that's probably been hit as well. Maybe. Yo, Ghost, how's it going? What questline should I do as a new player? Punisher, I think. How many radios do you need in total? You need 5. I've got 4 of them for the first section, which I already did. Replied at CFDMs, but they're on the island. Yep. The eternal struggle. It'd be a very unfortunate moment to get shot at here, because now I've run out of stamina. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, Punisher's good. Argue the gamma doesn't necessarily advantage you in raid though, so does it matter? It's just a money thing, isn't it? It just stops you... Oh, I should be looking at the screen a bit more. It just stops you from losing as much. So it's like, it advantages you in that particular way. It depends on how you feel about pay to win and whatever. Like it's pay to win, but pay to win light. You know, it's the small incremental advantages of not losing your meds every single raid, for example, and then having more money and having more gear. It's all the little things that add up over time. With the EOD edition, like these slopes, they're just like, honestly, dude, they drive me crazy. Having Vault is better than not having Vault, I will admit that, but yeah, it's just rough. It is rough. Oh my goodness. I literally can't get over this. What is going on? My dude is too short to climb over it. It does the vaulting animation, but I can't actually get over it. I feel like I'm molding about this now. Just remove Lighthouse, problem solved. Yeah. Oh, maybe they didn't come up here. Okay, maybe this area is free of stuff. Or it's just not been looted properly. That's not got anything in it. Check this one up here. For some reason I always feel that like I get jumped by players here. Alright, I can have things on the floor. There's nothing there. Grab that. coming through the back here. Go upstairs. Oh yeah, I guess the rest of the people are over at the road camp. That door's closed. Good sign. BT, don't be care about that. Axel Parrot. Yeah, so this hasn't been hit. At least don't think it has. Hasn't been hit by somebody who knows where the loot spawns are, at least. What was that one? Can of sprouts. Don't care so much about that. We'll take the hot rod. Croutons, pineapple juice. Take a bit of that. Pro-kill medal. Nice one. Got a skull ring on the table. That one actually can go in here. It's going to pro-kill. No CFDM though. No CFDM. Let's go upstairs. Do a quick check just for bitcoins and the like. And then maybe we'll go Hillside House just because we may as well. Cyclone, nice. Glass. Anything in these? As other people have pointed out to me, these have like bugged items. They're just like items hiding inside these things constantly. You have to go like really close, otherwise you don't necessarily see the dot, which is quite funny. Okay, so I think that's everything in this area. Pretty much. There's a safe opposite. We'll have a look in there. But... and then yeah, we'll go Hillside House. Nice club house, rooster. SD. Not bad. Not bad. Well, we'll eat the salary and wander over to Hillside. Late stream today? Yes. Absolutely. We are doing assessment part 1. I basically decided not to do Lightkeeper this wipe, and I changed my mind. So now we are doing those things. Final Miracles and Treats of Concordia. Yeah, I've seen lots of people talking about that. I did find one of them last time I did this quest in Concordia, but I haven't farmed it super hard. I think part of the issue with Streets Concordia is that, like, unless you spawn near it, it's a right slog to get over there, you know? At least it can be. Whereas Lighthouse, you can probably hit the spawns a little bit more regularly up in, like, chalets and whatever. And I also need to get kills on Lighthouse. For assessment part 1. So, I may as well do it here. Didn't check the towel. Which one's the towel? I'm not sure. Yo, been a long time, Atrex. How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm on an odd time for me. So, this is good. It means that people who usually can't jump in can jump in, which is great, right? That's why I used to like streaming at this time. How's labs these days? It actually wasn't that bad last time I played it. The time before that, it felt really terrible. But last time it actually felt kind of alright. Wasn't totally god-awful. It feels like there's very much a distinct lack of scavs in this area. It's quite weird. Usually there's like billions of scavs around here. So it's kind of strange to see so few. Oops. Hillside House and Moon best for this. Yeah, this room can be okay. It's a power bank. It's fine. It's alright. I've had them in here before, but only like a while back. I don't seem to get them in here anymore. Yeah, like it makes a big difference between each raid. Like saving the money, saving the items, you know, not losing stuff. It does make a big difference. Right. The towel next to the car in the garage. I'm going to have to check it out next time. I'm actually not sure exactly what you mean. Oh, God. What gun was that, by the way? Was that just a scav? What's the deal? That was for sure a player. I think. I'm pretty sure, given the like frequency of the shooting. And with the nade, it's almost certainly a player. Oh, there he is. I wonder how hard I am to spot here. Probably not that hard. I think they might be going to exit though. Keep our eyes peeled. I think I'll be able to see them down this angle here. I'm keeping an eye out on the left to make sure they don't suddenly appear. Oh look, there's another one. I think there's two. Maybe I get higher up. I know. There's one. Right, now we move. I think there's a second. I think there's a second. That's barely within the zone. That may be so. We're kind of just fighting now. That's not really an ideal spot. Let's come back, reposition. Yeah, Tan Yulag. Yeah. Curse of the Tan Man. This is not as nice up here because I'm kind of silhouetted. Not really great. Moving as well. I could swear there's another one, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that's better. Oh no, that's not good. Distance close. Question. Would they have left? Would they have not left? Would they be waiting? Would they have gone far? If I was them, I would have gone far. They won't know where I am though, so they could have just left to extract. Kinda depends on what they were doing. They were probably in rogue camp and came back to come out of past the shoreline, I would guess. Very hard to know though. Very hard to know. There he is. There's a second. Right. Now I think it's just 2. You never know. But I think it's just 2. Where did we drop the first guy? Good patience. I think I kind of had to play it that way. I swear there were drop sounds. I don't know. Yeah, overpen isn't like overpen doesn't exist per se. The only way that overpen, like the only thing that overpen really means is that the damage is lower on the high pen rounds. To the right, behind the house on the right. What, this one? Or like further? Is it this guy? I'll go and check it out in a minute, I think. Yo, late wipe Tarkov extreme gameplay. Exactly. Alright, we're gonna go and check out I'm gonna go do Hillside House first. If they didn't already do it. I mean, in fairness, this is Lighthouse gaming to a T, right? Oh no, that's bad. I was hoping to clip the edge and not have that happen. Oops. There was running that side. Scavs though. Don't like not having a laser or the light. They're gonna shoot me through the... They're gonna shoot me through the freaking fence? I'm not sure if scouts are capable of that. And there's one more. Oops. Right. Hillside House. Let's do this. This is where we got to last time when I got shot at. What would actually be quite interesting at this stage is to see what plates got hit. I actually didn't check. I'll check now. See what got hit on my armor. Okay, so it's the back plate. Interestingly. So obviously we weren't running enough to deal with class 5. Hopefully we'll get a chance to go and see what these people, you know. Oh, Tan Man is directly to my left. Oh, okay, we'll see. I'll reload this while we loot some of the other stuff. Haven't seen anything in the sink for ages. It's sad, really. No sink gaming. Yeah, what do you need 70 pen for? Nothing, really. I wouldn't mind SNB. Because lots of people wearing classics plates. But... You hit my head. Yeah, let the sink in, exactly. Right, so where were these people then? One of the guys was... These are just scavs. So where was the one guy? Was he in here, maybe? No, maybe he's the next one. Is it the next one up? here. Must be it. Yeah, there we go. There's the first guy. RFB! Kind of cool. I like the RFB because, what's this got in it? Probably a matey, I would assume. You can do that to it, which is lovely. Is that going to fit in here? I guess it could. That's a lot of M80. What key is it? That was Hillside House key I was just using a second ago. Doing this. Take that. I mean, M80, I probably, to be honest, I probably can't really be bothered to take M80. We've got Defender with the plates. It's kind of fine. I wonder if I can... Yeah, can I actually fit this in amongst all of the other junk that I've got? I feel like maybe if I make some other compromises. So if we get rid of this, we get rid of... Keep this, put that down there. That's in here. Yeah, that's actually one extra space, isn't it? So we need to get rid of, like... Oh, I should just put the stuff up here. Why didn't I think of that before? Carning. Now it's just whether I can fit the 2 slot items in. There we go. That's better. That's more like it. Okay, I guess we'll just get rid of this. Take the M80 for no real reason, other than we can. Should I take the tan you like? I probably should. Full Defender plate. And I could min-max that with my back plate. If I really wanted to. I'm not sure if I could be bothered. Maybe we do it. There we go. That wasn't too hard, was it? Wasn't too hard. Right, and let's go find the other guy. No sync gaming. I think it's called desync. Have you seen the 1,000 ruble stare video? No. This guy should just be down here. I hope. Have you tried PvE bit? I tried it a little bit, like, a while back. And I thought it was average. I mean, I might just die to somebody else who's, like, camping over there or whatever, but... I'm assuming that there's a duo, and if I die, I die, you know. It's just how it be. Sometimes it's just how it be. Why's my guy just like zooming in randomly? It's weird. What's this called? 123. 123. It's got SS190. Oops. Dear, what have I done? I don't understand the nomenclature here. But that's fine. Date pack. Oh, some of these. Interesting. Paracord. Sucks to be that guy. I think he was in chat. I think that was Master. Why does your condo have 1 durability? It's all you need, baby. It's all you need. With 67.7 kilos, good job we were near the exit. Livestream or what? Yes. Nice. Okay. Enjoying a special PvE a lot. Great for playing casually, even with some friends who haven't done Tarkov in a while to play with me. Yeah, I think that's what it's good for. I'm probably not going to play it that much. Doesn't, you know, have that great value to me personally, but that doesn't mean that it's not valuable for other people. Okay, nice. So let's see whether those counted. I think they do, but I'm not sure. Do you know what unlocks the voodoo scope or that sig scope? What's the voodoo one? Don't even remember now. Like, for these things, you can literally just go onto the wiki. Just go like Tarkov voodoo. And then just click on it and it'll tell you. What does it say? It's a barter now. It's oh no, it's just gear 4. It's just gear 4. Actually, there's no quest. No quest. Love your build guides. Hey, thanks, love. Have you seen the content of Grumpy Stash? Yeah, it looks crazy. I haven't had a Lego medal yet, though. Oh dear, this is not ideal, is it? I didn't really think about this. All right. Well, okay. Should we tidy up a little bit? Okie dokie. Put these in here. I'll keep those. A couple more in there. Let's get up the M80s. I thought my stash was a mess. Yeah, I usually clear it up before the start of the stream, but I didn't this time. Also, I just need to buy a thick items case, but I'm sort of at that critical point where I now can't because I don't have enough room to buy the items that I need to do the thing to actually buy the stuff. You know what I mean? I've actually run out of space in my meds thing as well. I just need some ability to cycle some stuff through Therapist, I think. Yeah, I've got no plates in that guy. That's a Golnick. I can go up here. I've got a lot of these. These are for Salabers, but I want to keep those. Voodoo, let me stick that down here. I've also kind of got a bit of an issue in that I built like a bunch of SVDs for the video. I've got like loads of random guns that I should probably do something with rather than just having them sat around. Okay, so let's just like let's take the condors down here for a sec. Yeah, and a bit more of this ammo. Oh, I'm actually full there. This is slightly awkward, isn't it? What are the rounds for the SVD? I'm using BT. BT is one of my favorite rounds for the SVD. I like BT a lot. Right. So these are annoying because they're finding raid, these ammos, which is a pain. So I always like trying to get rid of the finding raidness of them because they won't stack properly in your gun otherwise when you try to load them into a magazine and stuff, which is just like, it's right pain. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Fine. Then we've got a couple of water filter bits. These things should just go into here. So that's good. Thank you, Boki, for the $3, by the way. Appreciate the super chat over on the YouTube side. You know, don't get too many of those, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got Acer, Rooster, Cyclone. I think these things can just be Therapisted. Pretty much. Yeah, we'll just do that. Bam, bam, and bam. That'll do. I don't know whether I should sell the moonshines at the moment, or whether I should, like, do something else with them. I was, like, half tempted to go and, save them up to do the barter, but I'll probably just end up buying the stuff, you know? Right, let's just crack out the hot rods here. Actually, I do want to just check before we carry on, and before I forget to look. Ah, no, I didn't mean to click hideout. If you left my M700, you would not have to find space for it. True. Start to buy a key tool. Oh man, I've got so many of these docs cases already. It's because I was like trying to organize the stuff. Right, did they count? So I was on 4, I think. Oh, one of them counted, but the other didn't. Interesting. It's because I'm like right along the boundary. Well, it's still worth it. Okay, so we'll take the 5.7. I think we're just going to sell that. I'll sell the Alpha B as well. The M700. I do like the Schmidt, though. I like the Schmidt. What's that? A hybrid 46. Do they still sell for a lot of money? Not that I really care at this point, but I'll just put it up something cheapish to sell it off. That is an interesting M700. KRS Gen 3 is that is a rogue choice. That's a rogue choice for a bolt action weapon. Rogue, I say. Why Iskrid so much? Right, we've got one of these. Actually, have I emptied this thing out? Nearly. Right, I can sell this tan Ulak onto somebody else who wants to buy a cursed piece of headgear. I feel sorry for whoever buys this. I'll take that out, take that out. Take the two SSDs. Oh, I should have sold that as well. Paracords are pretty expensive, honestly. Maybe I'll keep it just in case I do end up putting it in my rig or something. Keep that guy. What else did we get? This pro kill. This random one, and we got a couple of dog tags. I do like the fact that you can't hide the like what type of game you've got on the dog tag. Kind of interesting. Someone did buy it. Someone did indeed buy it. Top that guy up. Here we go. Right. Now, why am I still really heavy? I've got a Meldone in here. 3. It's because of this back armor. I've got this this here. Should be swapped that over for a gag. Well, that's better. Okay, this is just about durable. Thanks for this SVD apocalypse. Yeah, you're all welcome, by the way. You're all welcome. I think the SVD is cracked now. It's really good. Because the issue with the SVD before is it was kind of unnecessary to have that much pen and that much damage. And you could get better with 7.16.8. I mean, the thing is, I don't think I've really like changed the maths that much from people using you know, the MDR and stuff. Like those are still going to be better per se. Did I take a side plate damage? No. Okay. Alright, let's carry on. Let's go back. Do the thing. Oh yeah, I wish that I'd changed this, didn't I? Yeah, let's just do one more mod on this guy. I'm gonna do what I did last time on my other build, which was I had the blue laser underneath. This just made it easier. I just turn it on or off. Blue laser underneath, and then I did the... It's a complete mess modding this thing. Look at like all the overlapping crap. And then I've got to put the Predator on. The Predator is like so blinding. It's actually crazy good. I love this guy. Stick both of them on. It was 0 ago anyway, so who cares at this point? Look at this beast. Right, let's go. Let's do it. Lighthouse. And then go in the afternoon. What's the... 98? That's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it. I reckon you need another holder, Nick. Yeah. I think I need 3. When I bought the thick case last time, I needed 3. Do you use a condenser mic? I can't remember. I use... I have the Shure MV5. It's nothing expensive. So USB mic. I wish that high recoil would slow down the cycling of the bolt, since you need to hold the weapon tighter for longer. Slow down cycling the bolt. Well, you can hold down left click and not cycle. If that's what you're talking about, maybe. Since you dropped the new armor video, the CPC's gone insane. I mean, yeah, it's just really good. Yo, Jumble! Hello, man. Quick look for the viewer count. Dude, you haven't been in for ages. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Google says it's a condenser mic. Nice. I'm not sure what the difference is. I can't remember. I did know at one point, and I've since forgotten. I have since forgotten what the difference is. Where was my volume mixer up here? Stick that down there. You don't have to talk in at a condenser generally. One picks up sound from only the front. Yeah, I can't remember which one it is. I mean, you cannot cycle before you have absorbed the recoil. Oh, I see what you mean. SM7B I use is nice, but I basically have to be kissing it for good audio. Hacker using PRS. I'm using the 0 Ergo SVD, just for funsies. First wipe, level 52. Still haven't done Punisher 4. That's how much I hate Lighthouse. Lighthouse is a weird map. I just kind of ignore the road camp and play the rest of the map, and I find that that's actually kind of okay. Like, people... Playing the road camp is its own thing, and it's its own thing that I don't really like doing. It's not my preferred kind of deal, you know? So I just play chalets, pretty much. Yeah, 2 different maps in one. You either like playing PvEVP up in the road camp, or you're playing PvP elsewhere on the map, in my opinion. 80 ergo PP19 is so fun with PvP. Or instant ADS speed. Still think I'd probably rather use an MP5 or an MPX. I'd rather use an 80 ergo MPX with a drum. Yeah, Lighthouse super linear. It is, yeah, it is. I don't really use Red Rebel on it. It's fine if you want to do like quick farming runs, but I tend not to use Red Rebel on Lighthouse. Okay. Got about half an hour, and then we're gonna do the sponsor segment. Maybe it'll basically probably be after this raid. Sometimes they let you run through the plant. Sometimes they beam you for just looking funny. Rogues or raiders harder to fight. I prefer fighting raiders personally because they're not on machine guns. And grenade launchers. Raiders are at least like sort of fair. Like they will beam you, but they're sort of fair. Whereas like rogues, I just find them really annoying. They're just like so stupid. You have to do it in a very particular way, right? There's no organic gameplay against the rogues, which is what I don't like. You just have to know the route. They've made them so stupidly hard that no normal player is ever going to figure out how to do it. And you just have to watch a YouTube video and take it from there. Like, that's the thing I hate about it. It just doesn't feel organic. I'm not immersed when I'm fighting the rogues at all. They're like some of the least immersive AI. I can be kind of immersed fighting against the raiders. That's fine. Like, it's okay. They're AI, you know. They have shortcomings. They're not like normal players, but I'm at least immersed when I'm fighting them. I'm not immersed when I'm fighting the rogues. I always feel like you need like a step-by-step screenshot picture, you know, slideshow on another monitor to show you exactly which spot to sit in to take this particular shot because of the firing angle of the, like, it's just so dumb. I hate the design in general. What's the sponsored content? Today's stream is sponsored by AMD Gigabyte combination. So there's a promotion they're doing. I actually have there's a command in chat at the minute. You can go and get, there's like some cash back you can get if you're buying certain AMD products. But we'll do the full segment a bit later. I have a command if you want to see it though. You have to order the products by tomorrow evening, tomorrow midnight European time. I think it's only available for European people. But the 7800 X3D is included in there in some way. So that's, yeah, maybe interesting for some people. That's why you pick USEC or PvP. Yeah, it's annoying.
Gold, please. Evening Giga.
Yo, Uber, thank you for the sub, man. 30 months. Absolutely crazy. Some of you guys are like, some of you old timers have been here for a long while now. Madness. How's it going, buddy? You doing alright? How's the video been treating you? You're quite a big arena fan, right? Fun fact, I actually met Uber in Frankfurt, which was cool, when I was doing the casting. One of those and a mule. Okay. Well. Great. Not 100% sure where's best to go. I think I'm going to wander up here. Gonna run this side. Hopefully I don't get spotted and killed before I cross the road. I did take my time a little bit. I'm sort of exposed down here. I want to get up to the ridge line, really. Okay. No one here yet. I hate this bit with all the bushes. Some of the most restrictive map design on Lighthouse. Okay. Let's keep going actually a little bit. Okay. Don't see anyone in the distance. Right, I'm going to pop into Lower Chalet. And hopefully not get murdered on my way in. And we're going to go and check the two safes. This map has grown on me. I don't hate it as much as I used to, in fairness. I find inside here is like sometimes kind of a nice place to shoot out. Or at least to be looking at people. You know? Yarden, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the prime. I feel like I heard something outside. See. Other than the croutons, is there anything inside here? Doesn't look like it. Well, that would you rat if you need to. Jeez, you really told it's currently running? I haven't been able to, I've just not had time, honestly. So when the staircase starts your great angle on Merrin. Like here? Oh, you do? Well, that's a disgusting spot. I think somebody's like north. They could be waiting for me, you know. It's a pretty bad spot in general for me to be in. The golden egg. Right, okay, well, I don't know. It was only like a minor, maybe a footstep. I don't know if there's actually something there. Couldn't really tell you. Oh, crap. Where was that guy? Man, I didn't see him at all. I should have moved earlier, but that was... I didn't see him. I'm amazed that we didn't see him on screen. I heard the second one. I knew there was another one, but I thought he would, like, come through the trees to try and push me or something to save his mate. No idea where he was. What did I get killed by? A matey? It's unfortunate. Oh no, to be fair, I did take blunt damage as well, so maybe he hit me in the head first. Shot me twice in the face. Oh, happens. It happens. Head to Lighthouse until I learnt the spawns. Now I just post up for 5 minutes, get some easy kills, and go on my way. Yeah, it's just not the way it should be, right? Not the way it should be. I really whiffed. The SVD was too long, and going around the corner of the rock, it just like didn't work. 5 quests require me to go to rogue camp. Am I supposed to learn how to clear the rogues? You basically just wait until someone else does it. That's genuinely the approach that I take and a lot of people take. Because it's just too painful otherwise. I find I spend like most of the raid fighting against the rogues. And it's just too hard. It's just too hard. Because you have to fight against the players too, right? I think that's the issue. I'm actually probably just going to keep the mule, you know? He's meldy. I'm like half tempted to run Meltdown in. It's actually good. Doesn't give you painkiller though. It's the only issue. Right, what else we got in terms of long-term painkillers? I think I've got. Maybe we'll get ibuprofen. I think ibuprofen's like good simply because. I wonder if this makes sense. What doesn't really matter? Let's go buy this one. Don't really care. Ibuprofen's nice because it only hits hydration. And yes, it's a lot on hydration, but it's only hydration. So it's kind of whatever. Right, so let's start using some of our gear. This is where we managed to recover some of our stash space because I keep not dying. I need to die a bit more. Strange thing to say, right? Yeah, I stayed too long in the other one. Like after I shot the first guy, I should have pulled back, retreated, reset, done something different. That was my own fault. But yeah, I couldn't see him at all. A tricky one. Okay, so one of these and one of those. Back in there. There we go. 2 nades of really any kind. Doesn't matter. We'll take Propy. Right, now we're going to take... I think we're going to go with a different gun. So we've done a lot of SVD recently. So we're going to do something different. I think... Like, what else is good? So I was talking recently with Church about what is actually good in the game for this new armor system. And there's not actually that many bullets you can get access to. It's really a very small number now. Which makes it a tricky thing. Feel like SIG Hybrid, M62, and BT. I think those are the 3 that you can buy from traders that are actually decent. I'm looking for something that's, 47 pen, 50 pen, so something that's like high pen. It's got to have like at least 47 pen, I think, because otherwise you're going to you struggle with class 6 is the issue. Class 5 is not really a big deal anymore. It's not really the problem. It's people wearing class 6 because you can get this plate, right? There's the plate you can buy from the barter. So in fact, is this one in particular. You can buy this with the SAS drive, and I think you can do 2 of them. I'm going to buy 2 more. Because these things are insane. These things are insanely good. And that's kind of the problem. 762 BP. What do you need for BP again? I forget what you need for BP. PS12B. Yeah, but it's Ash 12. I feel like PS12B is like nowhere near as good as like even BP, just because of the gun. Okay, you have to do Intimidator. Which one's that? That's the headshots one, right? It's easy. Oh, we just have to punish about 6. Okay, that's relatively straightforward. Is Intimidator still level 45? It is. Okay. So yeah, you can craft BP. It's kind of okay. MA55 is just not good anymore. Like MA5501 is fine. Nothing necessarily wrong with MA5501. It's just that if you come up against somebody wearing class 6, they take a lot of bullets to kill. That's really the issue. So it's okay. I think we'll just go with the spear for now. The spear is fine. Like hybrid is good. Faster rate of fire than the black MDR. Like basically the same time to kill. I think like against class 6 it is very slightly worse, the spear. A little bit, like a tiny little bit. Okay. Just go with this. Do another raid. We'll see if we can get a kill or something. And then we'll do the segment. Definitely do the segment after this. This is quite a light raid. Maybe we'll do like early morning. Like early morning, yeah, whatever. Yeah, we'll do early morning. They use Ash 12 on the streets. I just don't think Ash 12 works really that well. It's basically a semi-auto gun, but it's like just huge recoil. I just don't really like it that much. Ash 12 not a good gun? Not really. It's hard. It's a hard gun to win with. It kicks like an absolute mule. So it's just very difficult to... it's weird. It's like really slow rate of fire as well. So I find it actually struggles in CQB. 762 guns, Muti, RD aren't that good anymore. I feel like the RD's okay. I quite like the RD. For bunkering, reserve, and factory. Even on factory, I find I just like lose with it. And that's partly me. I'm just not very used to the gun. I just tend to lose with it. The RD I feel like I can still use. There's a huge difference though between the Ash with like 20 round mags as a maximum and the RD with like 50 round drum as an option. In my opinion, that makes like a massive difference. Makes a massive difference. Ash 12 comes in handy with tag saying hi. Maybe. I feel like the valves are underrated with the right ammo. That's probably true. That's probably true because SP6, the thing is that, yeah, the max capacity there is 30. But that said, SP6 you can just buy, I think, right? Oh no, you have to do capturing outposts now. What a buzzkill. What an absolute buzzkill. Can you buy a 9x39 that's actually good? BP is loot only. SP6 is capturing outposts. PAB9 is test drive part 1 workbench. That's all right. That's 40. It's only 43 pen though. Like it's okay. It's okay. A lot of these things are behind like really annoying crafts. Like yeah, capturing outposts is just like a right pain in the ass. I'm definitely not doing that to get SP6. Yeah, PAB 9, but then PAB 9's like not that much better than like 5501, you know? It's like of all the really good rounds, there's actually not that many above 50 pen you can actually get. The Pure Magnum AP, finding made only. M903, finding made only. BS for 54R, finding made only. M61 is craftable technically, but you have to do like a bunch of stuff. The Golnik is finding made only. SMB is craftable. MAI AP, but those are like, you know, SMB is for the SVD. M61, it's already, you know, those guns are already good anyway with M62 and BT. SSAP is not craft, is yeah, finding made only. Same with MAI AP. BT is purchasable off the traders. That's for the SVD. BS is also finding made only, I think. 545 BS. Yeah, that's finding made only. Can't get that. BP is finding made only for the Val. APSX is technically craftable, but it's got really low damage. M905 is finding made only. 300 Blackout is like the most annoying quest of all time. so you can craft it technically. And then the same with SP6. SIG Hybrid is amazing and doesn't require a quest. BP does require a quest, but it's relatively easy. Yeah, PS12B. The Puma Magnum FMJ, but it only goes in very specific guns. 545 BP. You're talking like 45 pen now. Like these struggle to deal with class 6. You have to do Gendarmerie District Patrol to get that one, which is just like, again, another one that's just really annoying. 551 is not too bad. PS you can just buy, I think, from Prapor. You need to Punisher 6, okay. But that's fine, that's no big deal. M62 Tracer, yeah, and then you're into like the other like good ammos, right? You're into like the mid-tier ammos then. Well, I say high mid-tier. It's not like butter tier. We're talking 44 pen. 5501, M62 Tracer, 300 Blackout CBJ, PAB9, LPS, APM, like 762 PP, like that kind of stuff. M80, PPP, FMJSX. It's like all of those are in like the 39 to 44 pen range, which is fine. Takes a couple of hits against class 5, but against class 6 it takes a lot of shots. Takes a lot of shots. Capturing outposts is possible? Yeah, it's just crazy, right? Like, terrible quest. Terrible quest. I feel like there's not actually that many good guns anymore. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm over here. Can we try to contest Merin? Someone could spawn like down the hill. Oh well, if they shoot me in the face, so be it. It's a gold chain. Hooray! Late afternoon beef for everyone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We're here. Ammo crafts take way too long. They're kind of... They're fairer than they used to be. They used to be god-awful. It was like 16 hours for some of them. I feel like they're kind of okay now. Just about. 6 hours, 8 hours. You know, stick them on once a day. It's kind of alright. It makes ammo slightly more scarce. I think that's fine as a goal. Don't really like this lighting. It feels hard to spot people. Like I'm going to get seen and die. Ugh. God, I thought I was going to make that one. I think that was somebody... Is that somebody running over metal? Or was it the weird... I think it's the scuffed audio from the rogue gun. I heard somebody running on metal or something, but maybe not. Yeah, so the audio glitch still exists for some things, like gunshots and whatever. Oh, I meant to jump there. Ugh. Me taking collaterals. Stop it, please. Stop it. I think I heard somebody falling. I think someone should be coming this way. Why is it the hardest map to enjoy? Because the road camp just really sucks. I feel like it's just M62. I mean, M62 is good, but like, yeah, Sig Hybrid's really good too. Yeah, my gun clears this cover enough. Why does 5x5 and 762x39 feel so underwhelming compared to NATO counterparts? I think it's fire rate. I literally think it's fire rate. 762x39, I actually think it's okay. Super funny. Dusk and dawn are dark in the middle of the night. Kind of, sometimes. Had to dip. Oh, I died, so I picked up a Sig myself from my stash. Yeah, what's your opinion on 762x39? I think like BP makes them better a bit than they were. Because fire rate matters a little less now. Before, you just like wanted to pepper them with shots until they died. Which meant that with the high pen stuff like 5.5A1, it was like, oh, you're either just going to bludgeon them until they die with the blade, but more likely you're going to hit them 2 or 3 times around the outside, and it's just going to take them out through soft armor. Just 2 shots to soft armor and they're going to die. But that's like less viable now. It just like, that just simply doesn't work anymore, I should say. Could have sworn there was somebody down there. It really sounded like it, you know. I mean, maybe they heard me. If you crouch walk like this, you're a lot quieter than you were before. All the maps good in this game? You used to hate Woods before the expansion? I used to quite like Woods pre-expansion. I thought it was quite a good map. It had like a very natural flow to it. I feel like the way that BSG has changed the maps, a lot of them have like lost their flow. That's not necessarily a problem, because flow in and of itself is sort of artificial. Like the Scar H with the BMD. That's a Gucci build. Quite like that. I think the black MDR is unfortunately just like, or it's like objectively better, I think, than the Scar H. Right, let's go in here again and see if there's anything going on. Yeah, our CFDM radio finally. Oh, there's a scav here. But it's impossible because I'm sliding down the hill. It makes it very hard to kill him. Presumably that means no one else is in here. You would guess. I've got it on IR mode right now. This gun. So I get the point fire bonus, but you can't see it unless you're running MVGs, obviously. Which is like kind of interesting. Oh. It's probably a stupid spot to sit here. Yeah, there's definitely somebody up at Upper Chalet, like, for sure. Yeah, I shouldn't have used the save key, really. You can check inside to see whether they've got anything. Somebody showed me that little tip. Right. I guess they're fighting someone else. They're like throwing nades. Could have been a scav nade though, you never know. Sometimes happens. I'm actually just going to reload bullets in here. Like with 325 rounds, you don't actually get that much ammo. Too far away. I can remember BMD. Where is that exactly? It's like here. Not sure if that counts. Ah. It's probably too hard to see through the trees. It's very difficult to see anybody from up here. I think. Unless they fire again. It's like, I mean, it's going to count, I think, for the quest, unfortunately, but... Why are people even fighting down there? Though if you do both, can you keep it up? Do you think different camo actually has any benefits or just for drip points? Thank you for the $5, Mr. Solid Snake. Appreciate it.
Love everything.
Oh, there we go.
Browski. Keep it up. Do you think different camo actually has any benefits, or is it just for drip points?
I do think it matters sometimes. If you pick very deliberate loadouts, you play in a very deliberate way. I think it can matter. I think most of the time it doesn't. I think the SCAR and the MD are the same, Uber, I feel. I'm doing assessment, yeah. Right, well, we know there's somebody around here. People can be very hidden in this area. Bush sound is like very, very, very far. Which is certainly unfortunate. See if we can get some hunting. I think after that grenade sound, there wasn't really anything else. Annoyingly. The vaulting sound is about the same sound as the walking sound. Be very careful now. No. Not so much for that. Oh, is that just scavs? Unless they respawned. It's kind of weird, actually. Interesting. Yeah, we're doing assessment. Assessment part 1. Don't forget the towel. Oh yeah, we'll have to have a look. We'll go and check out this supposed towel. Nice roller. Oh, you get bitcoins quite often up here. Quite enjoy this area. Someone has been through here. I wonder who chucked the grenade earlier. So what were we saying? Which towel? Enjoy scopes or hollows more? I think scopes are better. Which towel are we referring to? That's the towel? This one? Or this one? This one? Wait, on the left of the car? Left of the room? Left side of the room? I don't. You have to be much more specific. Because I'm reading you with a delay. Yes, spin. It's clearly on the left. I agree. You checked it first. This thing. Wow. Okay. What a time to find somebody. Whoopsie. Mods behead him, exactly. Ban him. Ban him. I knew there was somebody there. I'm amazed that they were there for so long. Maybe they heard me and were just like waiting for me to come in. M62 as well. Classic. Towel camper. Is there a way to do hold breath and right click with aiming? Yes. Yes. Towel kills 200 points. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so you do I'll show you. I'll show you in the thing. It's just another press release. I have quite a few press releases set up. One of them is meds. Med hotkeys. Heavy bleed on press. Normal heal on release. So heals are heavy if there's one there. If there's not, it does a normal heal. I have press release on, let's see. So this one, the hold breath one. So where's hold breath? So I have hold breath on mouse 4 on release. And I have aim on mouse button on press. So these are on the same, oh yeah, RMB, which is this one. I have it on mouse 4 as well, a side button, because I sometimes don't want to hold breath. So every time I ADS, I hold breath automatically. But sometimes you don't want to do that. If you're like, you know, sitting for a bit, sniping or whatever, then sometimes you want to let it go because you're going to run out of breath otherwise. So I have a button manually to turn it off as well. And then what's the other one I've got on press release? I've got, yes, that's the heal one. Oh yeah, I have a weird setup here. So I have weapon on sling is 1 on press. Weapon on back is 1 on release. So I only ever press 1 and it just swaps my guns. I don't have to remember which gun is in which slot. I just always press 1 and it just swaps my gun, which is cool. 3 I have on quick swap. So if I want my pistol out, I just press 3 and it does a quick swap automatically. If I just want to get it out without removing arm stamina, then I do like left control and 3 because it's slower. But if I suddenly want to get it out, then I put it on here. I have press release for inspect current weapon because this is part of the jam issue. So I press B and then I let it look at the weapon and then I press B again. I think I've got something else set to B, yeah. So I have like check chambers and fix malfunctions B, and then I have inspect on B. So originally this does nothing and it does this one first, inspect, and then it fixes the malfunction if you press it again. So I have it that way around. I have like loads of press releases. Some of them are on release for like no real reason. What else have I got? I think that's it. I think that's the important stuff. Yeah. I use the meds on for the video one. Yeah, I like that, yeah. With those random headshots, you usually experience a jump scare. I was actually so not expecting it in that one. I wasn't even like primed for combat. I didn't think anybody was here, really. I knew that there was like maybe one person around, but I didn't think that it'd just be sat. I mean, like, where the hell could they have been? There's only really one place they could have been, and it's like over by the safe, you know? Like on the other side of the compound, which is like very unusual. Very unusual. So I was so unexpected. I wasn't even really surprised. Very strange. Let's just get this alley splint set back up, and then we're gonna do our sponsored segment now, which is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Also, unhold breath by moving a tiny amount with WAS. That's true, actually. That's true. Looks like he was laying on top of the safe. Or maybe he's on the roof. He could have been on the roof, actually. Severe downside with both weapons on one key. If you have a weapon on sling and a UBGL, you're screwed. How does that work? Do you have to press the same button again? So I have 2 on its own. So I have 1 and 1. So my primary weapon will always swap out, but I actually have 2 manually set. So I could press 2. I could go for weapon on back again. I never use the UBGLs, they're just bad. If you reverse that, you can hold it till it fixes the malfunction, release to fix. Feel like I may have learned that here. Did you swap it for any reason? Yeah, so like you're using the, I would say like the Tulu method. He was another person who made a video about that, and he does it the other way around, exactly like you're saying. I prefer to press it once, and then wait, and then press it again. I don't like the idea of having to hold it in combat until just the right time, and then let go. I'd rather press, and then press, rather than press and hold, and then let go. Like it's just personal preference. I prefer doing it that way. It's up to you. If you have your primary and you want to swap to UBGL, then you swap to your sling weapon instead. Yeah, probably, yeah. I just never use them. Just never ever use them. Can you go through the malfunction thing again? So if you get a malfunction, there's a 2-stage process. The first thing, so malfunctions are two-part. You have to do an inspect first. I have mine on B. You have to inspect first, which is... Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Here we go. So you have this one. Check chamber, fix malfunction. That's the first section. When it says, and then you get the jam, you have to press B. And that looks in and tells you what the problem is. Oh, wait, no, sorry, this one. Inspect current weapon. That's the first stage. Inspect current weapon. So you can do this either way around. You can have look at it and fix it in either order, depending on whether you have it on press or release. Depends on what happens. So the way I have it set up is you press B. Check chamber fix malfunction does nothing because the gun's jammed. So that actually it literally doesn't do anything. When I release the button, it inspects the weapon to find out what the jam is. And then once that animation is finished, I press B again. And because this is on press, it does this first and fixes the malfunction. If you have it set the other way around, when you press this, inspect current weapon, it looks at the weapon and tells you what the jam is. But unless you hold the button down and wait till the end of the animation and then let go, if you've got this guy on release, then it doesn't do it and you have to inspect the weapon again. So I prefer having it this way around with inspect current weapon on release so that this happens first because this does nothing originally and only this thing happens, and then it does this one second when you press it again because it's higher in the priority list, but it only activates in the second stage. Does that make sense? I don't know. If I upgrade to the 7800X3D with a 3070, is that worth it, or do you recommend upgrading GPU first? I'm not actually sure. That it probably is fine, honestly. The thing about the 3070 is the VRAM is just like really limited. You know what? This is an amazing segue. Thank you for sending me onto this insanely good segue because today's stream is sponsored by AMD and by Gigabyte. I'm going to pop there's a link in the chat. I'm going to put it in here so you can check. This is actually on both platforms. I have it set up on both platforms. At least I should anyway. And so at the moment there is a bunch of deals that AMD and Gigabyte are running where you can get cash back for buying certain things. Thanks to AMD and to Gigabyte for sponsoring the stream. You can go to that link and you can go and look through the stuff, and I'll show you that in a second. But what they have done, which is very, very cool, is they have actually sent me one of these, which is a Gigabyte / AMD Gigabyte Radeon RX 7900 GRE, which is very, very cool. Very, very cool of them to send me this. And we're going to open it live on stream. which is like, part of the deal. So this is the deal with this card. I think originally it was only released in China to start with, but now it's worldwide, and it's like the mid-range of the 7900 series. But the beauty of AMD cards is that you actually get good VRAM. It's something that I've struggled with a lot in the past. So you actually get good VRAM with these things, which is really, really sweet. So this thing, it's despite it being middle of the pack in terms of performance for 7900, it is 16 gig of VRAM, which for competitors you have to pay a lot of money for that. Whereas on AMD, most of these cards come with a lot of VRAM. It's like one of the big advantages that you've had with that, with these cards recently. Kind of where they've competed a lot. So got the standard, good old standard package, all nicely foamed up here. And then we've got our lovely shiny. I feel like I've seen too much of this stuff recently because I've been upgrading my stream PC and all of that stuff. Let's open up this bad boy and see what it looks like. It's actually, it's quite hefty. Got our lovely Gigabyte quality sealed tape on here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. I contemplated undoing some of these things before, but I thought, you know what, we'll do it legit. We'll do it on stream properly. I'm not gonna like pre-loosen it or whatever to make it super smooth. Here we go. This looks like a pretty beastly card actually. So some of the issues that you have with other cards is they get very hot. But this thing's actually got like huge fans. Look at this. It's got like huge, tons of radiators, loads of fins, and it's this is a 3-fan version, which is super nice on the Gigabyte one. It's very cool. As I said, 16 gig RAM. As long as it fits in your PC case, this thing is a bit of a beauty. I actually do think that this card in particular is quite cool because obviously I did a lot of research around it after they sent it to me. And it's very decent. So yeah, there it is in all its glory. I can just grab and make sure I'm not touching anything important. There we go. Look at this beaut. Look at it. Does it have the new GPU smell? It definitely does. It definitely does. It's fantastic. I actually have a lot of Gigabyte stuff. I think most of my PC is Gigabyte anyway, and my stream PC is Gigabyte. My old 3070 is Gigabyte. So they are definitely a good make. Let me just stick that down there for a minute. Cool. So yeah, there you have it. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring over this, which is so if you go to the link, it will take you to this page. This is the deal. Let's go back to this scene so you can actually see what I'm looking at. There we go. So here's the deal. You can get up to £110. Obviously, it depends on what currency you're in. It's fairly equivalent. It converts between different currencies depending on where you are. And buying different things basically gets you different amounts of cash back. I do genuinely think this is interesting. If you are looking at doing some upgrades, this actually might be good. This promotion is only valid until tomorrow to actually purchase it because my stream ended up being a little bit later in the cycle. So basically, you can buy anything up until tomorrow. And it's tomorrow midnight CET in Europe. I think it's only valid for Europeans as well. But make sure you go and check there's like the full rules here underneath participate. So just go and check to make sure you are actually like able to do this. So what happens is basically you buy some of the things, and I'll show you which ones are available for the promotion. You buy some of the stuff before tomorrow midnight, and then you have to wait 14 days. But you have until July the 22nd to redeem the cashback. So you basically wait 2 weeks, and then you have a 2-week period in which to apply for the cashback. And you can get up to, as I said, £110 or equivalent, depending on where you are. So long as you purchase from one of these participating e-tailers. So there's like a bunch of the usual guys. I've been buying a lot of stuff from Scan recently. I think Scan are very good. Most of my like re-upgraded stream PC is from Scan. So I think these guys are decent, but go have a look around and see what you can get. The way it works is that there are 3 different tiers or zones. There's Zone A, Zone B, and Zone C. Zone A is GPUs, Zone B is motherboards, and Zone C is CPUs. Zone C needs to be purchased with B or A, is how it works. So if you get a GPU, you can get the cashback. If you get a motherboard, you can get the cashback. You can get cashback for both if you buy them together. But Zone C, you can't buy these on their own. You have to buy something from A and something from B to pair with C. So either A plus C and B plus C in order to get this £15 off. But interestingly, which is why this is a beautiful segue, is the 7800 X3D is in here. So you can get some extra money off, right? These are pretty competitively priced. They're mostly the same across most retailers. And so you can get £15 off for buying this, as long as you pair it with something up here. Which, if you're upgrading to this, you probably are buying, you know, a motherboard that is compatible with it, something in AM5, or maybe even a GPU. You can see this is the one that we've got here, the 7900 GRE with 16 gig VRAM. You can get £35 off for that. If you did all of them, you know, the top end guys, the 7900 XTX, you can get 50 for that, 49 for this particular motherboard, the X670E, and a CPU as well. That's where the 110 comes from in total, which is quite cool. So go and have a look. Go and see if there's any of these things are interesting. If you are thinking of upgrading to 7800 X3D, it's actually not necessarily a bad time. Like if you're on the fence about it and you needed a little push over, you could get, you know, this plus something else in the GPU category and get nearly £60, £70 off, which is actually pretty neat. Cool. So the 7000 series, you know, as you can see, they're all 7000 series cards except for this one down here, the 660. This is AMD's top of the line GPUs, so they have, you know, all of AMD's best features. There's a bunch of stuff that they've got on here as well. So there's actually a little video here that they sent to me. This is for their AFMF, which is fluid motion frames. So this is basically like a frame generation type of technology that AMD have, and it's like part of the 7900, well, yeah, the 7900 series GPUs in particular. And as you can imagine, there's a big boost, and I know that AMD have, yes, they've got like some more anti-lag technologies coming, so that it doesn't necessarily increase latency as much. It's important in games like Grey Zone and that kind of stuff. Not necessarily as important in a game like Tarkov, but when you're looking at games like EFT, because there's no like ray tracing or anything like that, if you're not a content creator and you're a pure gamer, the AMD GPUs often provide you better value for frame, just in terms of like, yeah, raster rendering, and often it ends up actually being a good deal, like bang for buck, for people who are, you know, predominantly gamers through and through and are playing like multiplayer games without huge amounts of ray tracing and that kind of stuff. And then the increased VRAM for a lot of these cards, it works with people upgrading their monitors up to 4K and 1440p and that kind of thing, which is really, really cool. So yeah, as I said, go and check out. Let's just pause this guy. So go and check out all this stuff. I think it actually is kind of interesting. It could be interesting to some of you if you're thinking of upgrading. Thanks again to AMD and to Gigabyte for sponsoring this stream. It's always cool to partner with those guys because they're such big players. It's nice to be recognized and noticed and do something with them. So there you go. There you have it. Right. So it's UK retailers. I think there's Amazon in there too. Wanted to build a desktop eventually. Been looking at going with a Gigabyte motherboard, and the 7800 X3D looks nice. Look, the 7800 X3D is the best chip for running this game right now. It's the best chip for running Escape from Tarkov. If you want a system that runs Streets at over 100 FPS continuously, you want 7800 X3D with DDR5 and then a beefy GPU. That's what you want, right? So 7800 X3D is like the gold standard now. But yeah, I struggled for a long time. We were talking about the 3070 a little bit before, you know, the one that I used to have and now is actually in the stream PC. But that, like, the 8 gig of VRAM on that, it's just like so limiting, honestly. It's like so limiting. But you don't get that with a lot of AMD GPUs. So yeah, if you're like if you're primarily a gamer and not a content creator, then I think you genuinely are often better off going with AMD. I mean, I've said it a lot on stream before. Right. I still have way too many SVDs. I still have way too many SVDs. So we need to carry on with Shoreline. I didn't get any extra kills, did I? Where's Mr. Mechanic? Yeah, we just got that one. Got to pick a different different weapon. I mean, we can still go with the spear. I think I have another couple of spears. Maybe I'll sell the M700. I actually have like a ton of M700s. I would get rid of the MPX as well. Yeah, MCX. Feels like, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily feel that great though. I think I have another spear in here. Yeah, either that or we go with like an RD. Maybe we go with the RD. We were talking a little bit before about the RD, weren't we? So maybe we do that. Let me just quickly check. I want to see if the Gazelle that I've got here, if I've got a class 6 plate for it. Granite 4RS. I actually do. These are quite rare. I think as I said, I think that the CPC is better technically, but they're very similar. Very similar in many ways. Okay. We'll just go with this. We'll just change it up a little bit just for variety's sake. I don't like running this, even if it's the best, I don't necessarily like running the same thing over and over again. I'm kind of weird like that. Also, it helps with my content because, you know, I'm like figuring stuff out and trying things and whatnot. I think it's quite interesting how many people have kind of like not necessarily disagreed, but just sort of found my tier list like problematic. Yeah, I've only got 96 BP, which is not really ideal. I have to be slightly stingy with it, which is probably one of the reasons why I stopped using this, actually. Wait, what did I just do? Did I just, like, fill it with BP by accident? I did. There we go. It's got it. That's got PP in it. There we go. Another PP. There we go. Put that in there. What's this got inside? That's just all PP. Okay, well, we'll just go all PP there. Stick that in there. Top this. Can I top this guy up? No, I guess that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that'll have to do. Oh, no more ears. My ears get stolen all the time. I swear to God, I just never get my ears returned. Helmets, sure. Ears never come back. I don't really know why. I think maybe because people just upgrade it. A lot of people don't necessarily care so much about what they're wearing. Like usually because I'm wearing like quite a good headset. Normally, I feel like I don't want to upgrade it because it's part of my kit that's keeping me alive, you know? This is kind of nice, I would say, to be underweight for once. I'm very tempted to start running the Meldonins. It's good. They are good. They are good. Do help at the start of the raid. How's this doing? Okay, Lighthouse. We've still got to do Lighthouse. Been a bit more aggro with this build. Although, should I go holographic? Nah, we'll go LPVO. It's fine. Sadly, my new PC will have to wait a bit since I can only deduct one PC from taxes per year. My wife's PC was this year. It's 2025 the earliest. Damn. You need to get too many HK416s. I just like never use them. Turned on DLSS yesterday and suddenly it works. Some sites still get massive traces off and the classic's awful but. Yeah, DLSS is a lot better than it was. No one's chimed up, she wants a PC. Nice. How old was the little one? Short, loud, M1A. God, that's like proper ballsy. Just watched the VOD. There was another PMC around the other side of Chalet somewhere. You walked in on the standoff. He didn't push up though, so it might have been a standoff with thin air. The helmet hurts my eyes. Yeah, it's not great. I missed the damage reduction on Meldon. I don't think it mattered that much, but... I'll often take the ears and drop mine for insurance. Yeah. I've heard 7900 XTX are extremely prone to coin one. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, the GRE looks really cool though. Like genuinely. It looks really cool. This boy. This is the one that we just unboxed. For anybody who's just joining now, we just unboxed this thing live on the stream, which is awesome. AMD and Gigabyte sent me this thing. Yeah, the Geo. I think if you're gonna buy it like straight up, I think depends where you get it from. I think it's about £500 though, which is very reasonable for what you get. Like good performance, 16 gig of VRAM. Like you have to pay a lot for that if you go Nvidia, you know. The one turns 7 soon. Older one got a PC when she was 8, so she wants one in 2025 as well. Then she'll turn 8 then. That's the 2025 tax deduction. Boss XE Reflex, absolutely awful DLSS. You know what? It's a scope that I've never really tried. Oh. Awaiting session start. Oh, I should probably run the ads. Let's do that. Stop it from pre-rolling people. You get After Dark. What a treat. Yes, indeed. Here we are. Here we are. That's good. I wish I could do... You know what? We're getting to the stage, though, where I maybe could do more of these. Maybe. You know? A little 8 till 11 slot in the evening for me is, like, becoming kind of manageable, I would say. Like, once the youngest goes down, she's normally asleep until at least 11. The eldest tends to wake up at some point to want to come into me and my wife's room, but usually it's not that catastrophic. Last night I was up late editing the SVD video, so I wasn't in bed at midnight, and she like tried to come through, but I think she thought no one was there because I was downstairs. So my side of the bed, which is like where when she comes into the room, my side of the bed is where like what she sees first. And I think she thought no one was there, so that caused a huge kerfuffle. Right. Oh, this is this scuffed spawn. The one where you can just die literally immediately. If there's anyone here. Terrified of just getting like one taps through here. It certainly does happen. Yeah. The issue with this as well is that I'm too high up. Right, what we need to do, so as in like it won't work for the quest, right? Let's get ourselves and kill it up, take a Meldonin, and then we'll run. Run an ad for the new Dune game. I wish I had control over the ads. That'd be fun. There's literally just a button. You just press button. Receive advert. Unless you run 3 minutes an hour, everyone who joins your stream gets pre-rolled, and that sucks. That does suck. We should just like turn them off on the phone. But alas. I feel like it's a lot fairer on YouTube. It's the level... It's the 1v1 respawn. Yeah. Just make sure this is on full auto. It is. Good. Well, that's spawn for assessment. I go immediately towards treatment and not the lake and the left fork. Then you can cross the ridge run towards the poor village. That's not a bad idea. I think I still kind of prefer being up here, though. See, the RD's got like, it's still got such beastly ergo, like 44 ergo with, and this is actually quite, I don't think this is my build. I would never put the RK1 on here. I think I got this off somebody else. I didn't even look at it, to be honest. I just equipped it and off we went. Yeah, as long as we're... Well, actually, this is... I think this is too high up too. I think I can get a kill from up here. I have to go further. How do you feel about next wipe not having final raid? It's going to be good, but they need to put in a system to fix the trader flipping. I'm genuinely okay with it, so long as they fix trader flipping. I just think trader flipping will be bad for the game. I just think it will. I don't like it. And the reason why I don't like trader flipping is that it gives like just a bunch of free money to people who progress early, which I think just is not good in general. Like you can have progression, but you still have to like buy the stuff. You shouldn't just get like free money because you progressed early. I think it's just like silly. It kind of like guts the core of the game of the early wipe. Like it's just going to be people flipping stuff off the flea. And then you can buy things like right now, it doesn't seem like much of a problem because most people can't be bothered, I don't think. I don't think most people are busts to actually do flips. Just doesn't matter enough for most people. So they don't do it. Like everybody's like super rich. Or like most people, like all the players who have access to this stuff are like super wealthy. So it doesn't matter. But once people are in an early wipe, people will be sweating that stuff big time. And so you're going to have things like, you know, you get to level 15, you'll be able to buy 762 PP, you'll be able to buy FMJ, the MP7, you'll be able to buy all sorts of random gump, in my opinion, that will gut the mid-wipe, or the early wipe, sorry. It'll like turn it into mid-wipe really fast. Like you get to level 17 and then you're just running CVG, MCXs, whatever, because I reckon that the ammo will be not that far off what the trader's selling it for, because I think lots of people will be doing it. I think the early wipe is going to be very different to the way it is now. You know, it's only not like that right now because most people are can't be asked to do the barters and do the trades and do the sales, whatever, because anybody who's had the Bitcoin farm running has got, you know, 100+ million. So like I'm not flipping any ammo. Like it's just, what's the point? There's no point to do that at this stage in the wipe when you've got so much money. Like there's no need. But people definitely will do it early wipe, and if it's available, I will do it early wipe if I get there before other people. Oh my god, why can't you run over this rock? Terrible. And we're flipping ref vendor items. Ooh. For God's sake. What the? No! Right, we got him, boys. 3-man down, I believe. Maybe there's more. Fewer than 5! Holy moly. Oh, look at that. The pro strats. Hopefully there's not another. 4? Not 3, 4. That's what I need to reload a bit. Oh my god. That bush is rustling like crazy. Yeah, the RD sucks, right? Garner was trying to shoot with the M700. I think so. But he hit me right in the front plate. So, look, plus 6. No damage. N+1 players. Yup. That's how it works. Always another. Right, was that PP still or BP? That's PP. Stick a bit more BP in there. Scout down there stealing your stuff. I'm not really that fussed about the stuff. Don't really care. Amazing work. Yeah, it was cool. I do like the RD. I genuinely think it's kind of I genuinely think it's kind of a good gun. Hi Ergo, 50 rounder, pressed, LPVO. Oh, I've screwed that up, but fine. We use a lot of ammo. How much is in this mag? I'll find out in a second. Oh, he's pretty good. It's nearly full, that was fine. Yeah, so otherwise, did I take... I literally just took damage to the front plate. The front plate is still class 6, so that's okay. I feel like there was just 3. Maybe there's one more. We'll see. I somewhat think it's kind of a good gun. I've always liked the RD. Well, if there is another one, then they're gonna be terrified, right? Strike fear down into their hearts. It's just so snappy, no overswing. It's beautiful. Okay, now we have to remember where everybody was. I get like short-term memory loss after I fought a load of people. There was a guy up on here, but he might have slid off. So let's get this guy first. Wait. What's the deal here? I was impressed with the spray where you think they are. The scav was robbing you. Damn, he was. He actually was as well. Is the helm plus 3? Maybe we take the helm just because it looks slightly better. Plus 5, okay. This bad boy. Did we just suddenly get killed? Ugh. Is that RRLP or something? Ugh. What? Why? The scav voice fine. Yes, the scav came up here. Is that the scav? Oh, it's another player. Shoot. Level 62? Yo, this guy's RPing, for sure. What's in here? BP. Solid. Solid. This class 5. Okay. Big Grizz. Yeah, he did have good ammo, didn't he? Oh, look at my, jeez, look at my water. Because I took the Meldonin. Can I get water down here? More likely to get it up here, actually. I'm going to go to the upper shallow. I'm going to come back for these guys in a minute. Like, assuming he just came from here, so he must have done that. So I'm guessing it's probably clear. normally copious amounts of drinks and stuff in here, unless he's just like drunk it all out of spite. Eat the escrow, doesn't cost hydration. Yeah, I could go back and get it. I wasn't really thinking about it though. Oh, 5k. I'll take 5 grand though. Yeah, this was all ammo, wasn't it? Gone. Damn, the one time that you actually want to have food and water. And then there's none on the map. There's always loads here. Dude, that sucks. About the other 2 players? Oh, I'm going to go get them in a minute. And... duffel there. Long chairs by the balcony. Yeah, the theatre room. Oh, what's that? Oh. MCX. MCX ammo. Right, where's the theatre room again? It's this side, right? Is something here sometimes? You can get croutons and stuff in here. It's usually meteorite croutons, that kind of thing. Okay, and then water. Pizza shack. Right, we'll go do that as a priority. Can you get out of this one here? Can. Can indeed. There's only food and water down there. There's scav bodies and stuff. Okay, we'll try the pizza shack. We might find a scav running RRLP at an M4. Somewhere down here. How are we doing? 8. There's any in here. I think you can sometimes get some of these like crates here. This is like weapon stuff. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we'll go into PR. Iridium. There's sometimes stuff in here. Yeah, liquids in the bar area. Not today. Classic, isn't it? Not today. Try this guy. Nah, it's another weapons great one. UMP, we're really low. And that's food. That's actually going to make our hydration problems worse, unfortunately. Oh my god, are you serious? Ah, cran juice. There we go. Right. This is about to become critical. Hello, Somme. Thank you. Some gin in there. Gin and juice. Let's Still probably need a bit more. Let's go and check the kitchen area. And then we can go back and grab any gear, dog tags, that kind of thing. I think most people don't come in here because it's just not very good, really. Condensed milk. That's not what we want. Iskra for free food. Yeah, we got that up in the hill. That's okay. Yes, we don't need this. We don't need the... Can you believe how bad this is? This is nuts. Like, usually I'm not that worried about food and water on this map, but... Okay, well, I got 47 though. 47 is fine. Alright. Let's go back and find the dudes. So, yeah, I don't know where that second guy was. There was a guy up on the cliff. This is where I was, here. And I shot somebody who was up here, I think? This guy? Oh, big bag. Okay. Maybe I die, but hopefully I can block their body. Oh, it's a thermal. You can't put them in the pouch, can you? No. Oh, they've got loads of food. Fine. That's 5. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Well, I think I'll put this on there just in case I need to use it in CQB. Okay, so yeah, so there's this guy. Maybe I put the thermal on it. The flare. Yeah, then where was the other dude? The other dude was like also around here somewhere. Wasn't this guy? Below? Was he? On the ground? Oh yeah, we were looking down, weren't we? Yeah, we were looking down at him. Yeah, he's down there somewhere. Airframe. G36 with a voodoo. I think you'll just take the voodoo. Put on that. We've got gazelle. Side plates. See, most people don't bother modding these things. Airframe real money. 5601. All 5601. Is he using a 5601 in his actual gun? No, he's got green. He's got like a M855. I don't know what. That's weird. 6A1 in all the others, but not that one. Oh, he's got a coffee radio. Oh, dudes. That's what I needed. That's what I needed, baby. That's what I needed. Might be alternated. True. Could be. Did he shoot before dying? That would have affected the... He should have racked the M855 into the gun, though. What we had to do from COF DM was wipe half the map. Yeah. Exactly. I'm going to go through and go to Southern Road rather than going round. Just because I can hear other fights and stuff, and I think I'm better off going this way. I'll probably just get one tap from somebody who's suddenly decided to go up there, but... A different meaning to his juice. I love that. I already hit half of this though, so we know it's fine. Well, fine-ish. gonna eat and drink. Fill this back up. I also use the monoclete like you showed us. That's okay early wipe, but I think like now and later on, you should be using something a bit better if you can. If you can. If you can. Yeah, I was definitely going to take the win. The question is more just of like, what's the easiest place to take the win and not die? You know? And not going towards that, I think, is the prudent thing. Never the rebel. I don't normally take it for Lighthouse. I'm assuming our level 60 guy dealt with these dudes. You know what, I'm just gonna take this. And this. It's one of those times, my friends. I don't actually care how much it costs. It's worth it for just being able to run, move, just in case we meet someone. Yeah, I'm gonna go Southern Road. What do you recommend for the backplate now? Someone with 42 strength. I mean, if you can, you want to take class 6 all around. I don't know whether you're able to do that though. The only one that you can buy easily and like relatively cheaply, I think, is the Cult Termite. It's not that cheap though. I haven't really checked out some of the other barters. Like, I haven't really looked at like the slick barter for ages. Or like what the Zabralla gives you. Those kind of ones, I'm not sure. I forget. But the Cult Termite is like the easiest one. Because they added that one. And it's like one of the best plates. So if you did that in the front and the back, and you're not overweight, then that's pretty good. But then you class 6 all around. Classic side, classic front, classic back. You put it in something like the AOCPC, you cannot be hitting the thorax without going to class 5. Sorry, class 6. Which is, I would say, kind of nuts. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. Can you say hey to Mrs. Bishop as you got her watching? Hey, nice. Hi, Jenny. Can you put your phone down now? Yeah, there you go. Full termite plate from Magma 4 is so good. Yeah, it's like second best effective durability. Slick Barter was overpriced like time I looked. Haven't played since Unheard. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this raid. Man. I think people do underestimate 762 BP. I don't know. I think maybe it's just because they're not like insanely goated anymore. But I think people used to like the mutant, and the mutant like doesn't feel as good as it did, and so people think that the whole caliber sucks. Whereas I feel like the RD didn't really get nerfed that badly. I think it's the mutant mainly that doesn't feel as good as it used to. But the RD is still pretty solid. It's the same fire rate as like the MDR and whatnot, but it has better pen than M62. Like very few people are using M61. Like back in the day when M61 was easy to get, there was a clear case for using like the MDR, Scar, and those kind of guns, like G28, M1A, and like whatever you prefer out of that particular set of, you know, that particular set. But now it's like it's much less clear, I think, because you're probably using M62 most of the time, which is okay, you know, okay. Might just sell the granite forefront, you know, and the gazelle. Because if I can't use class 6, I'm actually just not going to use it anymore, I think is the answer. We're like in that mode now. Well, that was a pretty good haul, if I'm honest. Look at that. We got Flair on a nice AK-12, a load of BP. We got Voodooed up. Well, I ended up swapping these around, but Voodooed up M700. We've got Valde, some nice sights in there. We've got the CFTM radio, which is really good. And we've got 4 kills. So that's actually huge. That's actually huge. We're doing well. We've got, yeah, 6 more to go. And yeah, we've got airframes. I'm amazed how much ammo I used. I've actually used. I need to go and like craft some more BP. I can't really use this gun anymore until I make some more BP. I don't mind using a stack combo. Oh, enhanced. What enhancement do we get? What did we get? Is it MOA? Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was MOA. But it's not great. Mutant Scooter's gun was so bouncy, yeah. RPD still fun. RPD is still good. You going for Kappa next white for the achievement? I don't know, probably not. How'd you get the class 6 Gazelle plate? You have to get a Kibber. Basically, like, you have to find it in raid. It's annoying. I found one of them when I was doing Kibber runs. Really the only way, though. Am I going to use this M1A? I should probably get rid of it. These G36s I had for a different quest as well. I think I'm probably not going to use them either. Stick an SVD down here. I actually think the SVD's alright now. Like, genuinely. I think the SVD's quite good. Well, 2 XMCs, which is nice because I can't buy those yet. I didn't bother doing the quest. Scrub me, eh? Yeah, so these cult termites are really decent. If you want a really good plate, they trade for 1 SAS drive, I think it is. Which are now really expensive, as you might imagine. 100k for a plate, but like I think that's totally worth it. Genuinely think that's totally worth it. They are insanely good. Alright, let's just see if we can hunt down a player on factory. 100k for class 6 is worth? Yeah. I agree. Your stats gives you OCT. Yeah, I'm sorry. Should run 338 on Lighthouse? I don't have the ability to buy 338. I never did the Sturman kill with a headshot with the stupid weapon one. So I can't buy it. Yo, Joe, thanks for the gifted man. Right. Oh. Nade's going off, that's usually a good sign. PNB. And a nade of our own. Where did it say? It sounded like it was further through. Let's go this way. Payment for the shout out. Everyone's talking about paid actors. Turns out I'm the paid actor. And to be bought so cheaply. It sounded like it was across over there or something. Where's that scav? The scav kind of looks... He kind of looks as if he knows what's up. Be in here, this guy. Probably left already though. No? Interesting. Oh, 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 oh. Where was this person? It's definitely a player. I think you can go into your inventory, let go. Oh my god, we got him. The freaking mortar? Look. That's the best. That's the best kill I've done in ages. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, I'm well impressed with that. Look at that. So good. That guy got absolutely owned. That guy got owned big time. Oh boy. Oh, he's like cleared the lobby as well. No, he's cleared the whole lobby. No, dude. What else we taking? I know I'm slowly bleeding out here, but just got in it. A half mag of Whisper. Beautiful. This is a full mag of US. This is questionable choices. Questionable choices all around. There we go. Now that was a good one to end on, eh? That was a good one to end on. I'll teach you a lesson for not leaving after clearing the lobby of PMCs. Damn right. Ah, that was good. That's the scav raise that you wish you could get. The one Vog, it's all you need. The Vog in a dream. I think the Vog is honestly a more powerful weapon than the Mosin in that particular circumstance. That was nasty. That was a nasty shot. I'm quite pleased with that. Mark Zavodsky. They all killed each other. Alright. This person must have just gone around and like hoovered all the rest of it up. What kind of yeah, it's very, very questionable ammo. What like oh this is an interesting gun. What's in the Thor? Class 4. Condors. Don't make me put you on your YouTube video. Thing is, these people are low level, so this doesn't really count. What level was this guy again? I think it was this dude, right? No. Wait, where was the other dog tag? I picked it up, right? Oh, it was this? Yeah, it was this person. Okay, they're level 31. So, can you build a better gun than this at 31? You have mechanic 3. I mean, it's not awful. He was using the MCX. But what's this whole Whisper VMAX situation? That's questionable to me. Whatever. We're just going to sell it all. I don't care. Yeah, he was using the M6. Actually, you're right, because we heard him, didn't we? We heard him shoot. Yeah, the only time I stay late in factory is when I do night in factory. Yeah. AK100 762 would be so much better if you could take the 308 adapter. Yep, you're right. But handguard, bastion, to brew the AK, not much else. Yeah, like RBG Black is pretty decent, right? So, cool. Well, good one, friends. Good one. So, if you haven't checked it out, go and have a look at the AMD promotion. If you're thinking about getting a 7800 X3D, you can pair it with something else and get like cash back, basically. Tomorrow night is the last time that you can do this, at least using my link. I'm just going to pop the link in the chat so you can go and check out the page. At least just go and check out the page to help me out. I'm sure they track it somewhere. I'm sure it looks good for me. So if you want to help me, then just click on the page, have a look through. Don't necessarily need to buy anything, but yeah, the 7800 X3D is in there. So it's kind of interesting. If you were going to upgrade to that, then you can get it a bit cheaper. Especially if you were going to get like a motherboard or a GPU with it. Yeah, we did the promo. So yeah, thanks again for MD and Gigabyte for sponsoring the stream, for sending the 7900 GRE, which is a pretty cool GPU. And yeah, and I will see you all around. It's been emotional. You know, it's nice to do a weekend stream. You know, see more of the US crowd. I used to do more of these, but yeah, just things happen, and it's tricky with the little ones sometimes. So as you know, as they're getting older, I'm getting more able to do this kind of stuff. So you know, I'd like to run more evening streams if I can, to be honest with you. Let's go and see. Right, so who's actually around? So, like, I'm not used to who's on at this time. Like, no generals. No generals is good. He's I know generals is like, I don't watch him that much, but he's like super good at the game. And he's also seems pretty humble. Like, I've not watched him a lot, but like he seems really nice every time I like tune in. He seems pretty cool. You know what? We're gonna raid hack.slash. I see him all the time on Twitter. And we're gonna raid him. Just cause. He's got 40 peeps, so let's go and give him a boost. Right. Let's get this started. Let's go. Cool. Awesome. Right. Really good session today. So appreciate it. Have a good Sunday, everyone. And I actually probably won't be on Monday because I'm out with the fam, but I will be back on Tuesday. So I'll probably see you then. Yeah, until then, enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you around. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.